We all change. We all change. We all change. The only question is, into what? What do we change into? At one point in my life, this is who I wanted to be. So I became it. And it felt so good transforming into what I wanted to become. It really did. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt unique. I felt like my vision had now come to reality and I was living my dream. But today, 10 years later, I have a completely different vision for my life. I have completely different goals. But it still feels so good to continually transform into what I want to become. And I really hope you can say the same for yourself. Every day I transform more and more into this person I made up in my head. And you can do the same. You just have to know who and what you want to become. What do you want to feel like? What do you want to look like? How do you want to act? How do you want to talk? How do you want to make money? How do you want to make purpose? How do you want to make other people happy? What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life? Who do you want to become? What do you want to accomplish? Hold the vision, you can do it. It's yours the moment you decide it is. See yourself every day as the person you want to become. In 2008, when I was 18 years old, I really didn't like who I was. Didn't like where I was living, didn't like what I was doing, and I didn't like how I was feeling. Most days I felt tired and useless, so I just took some drugs. Most days then seemed overwhelming or completely pointless, so I just took some more drugs. I was a wreck with the uppers and downers. It sucked. Depression would actually set in from time to time, and I'd actually cry out of frustration or anger. So I made a decision to think about who I wanted to become and what kind of lifestyle I wanted to live. I pointed my life in the direction that I wanted to lead, and I said, let's go there, let's do what excites me. I began listening to audiobooks, which would help guide my thinking for the most part, so that I could become someone entirely new and refreshed, so that I could live an entirely new and refreshing life. And I felt the effects of the audiobooks starting to work instantly in my life. New thoughts were beginning to form, new feelings were beginning to emerge, and as a result, new and better results were coming up in my life. My life began to change slowly right before my eyes. Every day something new would happen. 7 years later, I'm where I am today, and it's where I want to be. People ask me, Ted, what's your dream life? And I'm like, I'm living it. This is my dream life. This is my dream life. 7 years ago, I wanted the life I'm living now. I wrote down everything. I want to make money online. I want to live where it's sunny 365 days a year. I want to swim, bike, and run all the time. I want to only eat the best and highest quality fruit possible. What do I got? The best and highest quality fruit possible. I am living my dream life, but because 7 years ago I decided I need a vision and I need to hold that vision. And I'm gonna listen to audiobooks to keep my thinking on track, because I know that we become what we think about most of the time. So I did that day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. I go for the same walk, the same 2-3 hour walk every single day, listening to the same audiobook over and over and over and over and over again. It get me thinking new thoughts. I'd leave the door one person in the morning, 6 a.m. I'd come back at 8 or 9 in the morning, another person. My life was completely altered through the use of audiobooks by changing my thoughts. But listening once a day wasn't enough. I also began listening at nighttime as well, and that helped change things as well. But I had to focus on what I wanted at the same time. So yeah, you can get good feelings and feel inspired and motivated, but unless you know exactly what you want, how are you supposed to get anything? You can feel motivated, run around in circles like a chicken with a head cut off, or you can get motivated and laser focused with what you want to do. So what is it that you really want to do? Just know that you can forget about all the shit you don't want to do in life, and you can just focus on what you do want to do in life. Where did you ever get the idea that you couldn't? Who gave you the idea that you couldn't do what you wanted? Who gave you that idea? You can discard that idea. Not serving you, thank you very much, I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. You can do what you wanna do. Just do what's exciting for you. What is the definition of selfishness? Selfishness is not doing what you wanna do. Selfishness is wanting others to do what you want to do. So being selfish is not eating a banana because you want to eat a banana. That's not being selfish. Being selfish is wanting your husband or your girlfriend to eat a banana because you want them to eat a banana. Being selfish is wanting other people to read a book because you read the book and you think it's a good book. And you say, here, read this book, it's a really good book. And if they don't read it, you get upset. You're being selfish. They don't need to read the book if they don't want to read the book. But you're not being selfish when you read a good book, because you're reading a good book because you enjoy reading the good book. So same with you going to live your life. Live your life. Go live your life, and don't think you're being selfish. You're only selfish if you want other people to live their life the way you want them to live their life. So, that's it guys, hope you got something from this video. It is so hot in Thailand, man. Can't believe you made me wear a t-shirt for this video. Never again. Oh man, people ask why I don't wear shirts in Thailand. It's freaking hot, man. This is where I want to be living. This is where I want to be living. I said I just want to wear shorts and no t-shirt 365 days a year, eating the best, highest quality fruit in the world, and that's what I'm doing. It works. It works. This is how life works, baby. Peace.
Fruitarian, living lifestyle. Learn about the benefits. feeling divine through living with nature's design.